Well, she grew up tall, she grew up right, with the Indiana boys on the Indiana nights. You know, that used to mean a lot to me. That song still does, kind of. Tom Petty, and Heartbreakers, and Last Dance with Mary Jane, and that line, you know, Indiana. You know, for a long time, I was pretty proud to live here and, you know, be known from here by a lot of people. And, you know, with this new bill that's, you know, being signed and about to be passed and everything, not so much feeling that way anymore. I don't know. I hope this video doesn't offend anyone. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Just going to try to sort of speak my own mind and my thoughts on that. You know, Religious Freedom Act or bill or whatever you want to call it. And you know, again, don't want to offend anybody. I really don't, but, you know, a big problem is that bill itself is offensive. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I mean, a lot of people, you know, social media, worldwide news, putting us on blast, our state, and, you know, kind of, I don't even know what to say. The bill, to me, is terrible. I don't even know how to say it. I don't know, you know, to be able to discriminate. I mean, you know, we as a whole, you know, we're all human beings. And the fact that now some of us, not, you know, there is a good chance that, you know, we could all be discriminated against, you know, for any reason. Somebody could just look at us and just say, oh, no, sorry, can't serve you, you know. And it's not just about, you know, for me, race, you know, color, sexual orientation, even though I do think that, you know, unfortunately, Indiana being Indiana has always seemed to have a problem with that sort of demographic, which is ridiculous. I've got a lot of, you know, gay, lesbian friends, you know, and they're some of the greatest people in the world that I've ever met. And, you know, people just hate on that, and I just don't get it. It's always been there, man. It's always been around, you know, right or wrong. Everybody is going to have their own opinion on it. I have no problem with it. My wife and I, all the time, have discussed, you know, there's always that, you know, when you have kids, there's always that chance, you know, like, oh, well, what if your son or daughter becomes gay, you know, or, you know, everything like that. And we've, you know, both openly have said if it happens, and that's their choice. You know, with our two daughters, if one of them or both of them happen to come to us someday and say, you know, Mom, Dad, you know, we're gay, you know, hope we don't disappoint, you know, we are going to raise them to know that we would never be disappointed in that. I mean, to me, you love unconditionally, and that's just, you know, my thought on that. And, you know, it scares me with this bill, the fact that, you know, what if my kids, you know, do end up, you know, where they realize they are gay, and, you know, they get a girlfriend and they want to go do the simplest thing, which is go eat dinner or go eat lunch. They happen to go into the wrong place and are, you know, told, get out, you know, just leave, you know, we don't serve your kind, you know. And that's pathetic. I mean, it's terrible, disgusting, and I don't want my kids to grow up in a world where this is normal. I mean, my God, it's 2015. Like, man, it's been bugging me, this whole thing for a few days. I can't believe, we're going that much backwards. And again, this is just my opinion. One's opinion doesn't equal everybody's. I don't know. To those that feel that they'll be discriminated against, keep your head up, stay strong, and to the world, man, not all of Indiana is like that, I promise. It's a pretty good place, most parts of it. There's just, unfortunately, a lot of, different parts that aren't so great, and makes me sad, man. Makes me real sad. I don't know. Like I said, keep your head up, guys and gals, and you got a backer right here. It may not mean much of anything, but I just hopefully this thing gets squashed, and it'll never be forgotten about now. Like, this is always gonna be there, and man, our state looks pretty bad right now, but I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. But to our governor, I don't know what to say to you, man. So, shame on you. That's all I can say. We're all human beings. Nobody should be discriminated against. Nobody should ever be made to feel like they can't go somewhere, to eat, or to go buy music, or rent DVDs, or whatever business, because it's all all these businesses can do that, and oh man, it's just a terrible way to think and to live, and it's no way to live. We're going to lose a lot of stuff. I mean, we're losing a lot of stuff. People aren't going to want to come here to visit. They're not going to, we're going to have this label on us now, man. It's going to be crazy. And I don't know if they realize it. I don't think they really, truly realize just what could happen, and I'm from Orange County, Indiana, which, is one of the poor, well, it at one time was the poorest county in Indiana, and, it was like ghost towns, man. I mean, it was, no jobs, no nothing, and, people may want to pull out now. That's just it. Like, I don't get it, and maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this whole thing's just, will prove me wrong. I don't know. I don't see how this goes good in any way, But again, like I said, to those affected, I'm so sorry. Keep your head up. It's gonna be all good. Fight back. We always do. And sorry if I rambled on in this video. It wasn't your cup of tea, and again, didn't mean to offend anybody, but it's just a tough thing, and I wanted to express myself a little. So, alright guys, have a good night.